I'm not a hater, and so sometimes it's hard for me to understand why somebody hates somebody. And I'm not a hater, and so sometimes it's hard for me to understand why somebody hates somebody. I'm not a hater, and so sometimes it's hard for me to understand why somebody hates somebody. I don't think it does any good then nor now to engage in throwing spitballs at people who wanted to kind of coarsen the dialogue. I'm not a hater, and so sometimes it's hard for me to understand why somebody hates somebody. And no, I spent a lot of time with the media. I harbor no resentment to the media, by the way.
Really? Even the people who tried to hurt you and called you a criminal?
No, I don't like to be called a criminal, but I think a lot of times the media were just transmitting other voices. And
no, they believe me.
Okay, well,
they didn't like you. And that was my next question. You're, again, I don't know you very well, but you're affable, and people around your staff, like Dana Perino works for us now. She thinks you're the greatest. She loves you, okay?
That's kind of.
But the people in the press hated you, a lot of them. Why? Why?
I don't know. You have to ask them. I'm not a hater, and so sometimes it's hard for me to understand why somebody hates somebody. And could have been because of my policies. Maybe they didn't like my religion. I don't know. I'm sure there's a myriad of reasons, but that's what happens when you're the president. And it can either bother you or not bother you. I chose.
You ever think about it?
Being hated? No, not really.
Never?
No. I'm a pretty comfortable guy right now, you know.
No, you look it.
I really am. I'm honored to have served, and I'm glad I served, and I gave it my all, and that's all you can do at life. And I got back, and this sounds corny to some, I understand, but when I looked in the mirror, I know I didn't sell my soul for the sake of any short-term politics or popularity, and I think that's important. I'm not a hater, and